أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Mohammad Aftab. We are at a foundation level student at the house quiz number one campus. So when I am proud to help our new math, so let's start. Hello, Maya.
Hey, how are you doing?
Okay, ma'am. My first question is, what does the word okay mean in modern English?
Gotcha. You're asking about mean, right? It's a surprisingly versatile word. It can be a verb, like, what do you mean? Asking for clarification. Or it can be an adjective, describing someone as unkind. It can even be a noun, referring to an average. If I ask, which sense were you curious about? Or were you thinking of something else entirely?
My next question is, why is okay construct one of the most unsolved? What is the word?
Let me quickly check that. Okay, so you're asking about okay construct and its associations? That's a pretty loaded question. From what I'm seeing, okay construct is a far-right white nationalist online forum. The whole white is the of the group is
Next question is, where did the word okay originated?
Whoa, okay. Whoa, okay. That's a really fragmented question. I'm getting bits and pieces, white orchid, tin, and I like. Are you trying to ask?
Okay, my next question is, in which country was okay first recorded?
All right. You're shifting here. I like talking to you too, Aftab. What's on your mind right now? Feels like we've been bouncing around a lot of different thoughts. So feel free to just start wherever.
Okay, ma'am. My next question is okay an element Ceylon formal word?
Just checking on that. Okay, so farming absolutely still has a big impact on the environment. It's a major source of greenhouse gases, can pollute water, and can really mess with the soil if it's not done carefully.
Okay, ma'am. My next question is,
it's definitely talking about ghost journeys. Okay. Right, you're circling back to okay again. You want to know where it originally started? How far back it came?
Okay, ma'am. My next question is. Okay, ma'am. My next question is, was okay original meant to be harmless?
Just pull into. That's a really heavy question. It's not really about inner mates, but homelessness does unfortunately have an environmental impact. Contributes to waste, can pollute water, and makes people way more vulnerable to things like extreme weather. It's a really complex issue. Do you want to talk more about that? Or did you mean something else by inner mates?
My next question is, how did Nepal's hello popularize the word okay?
Just one moment while I look that up. Okay, so hello. GoDaddy. Unexpected. And I'm not really comfortable with that kind of language. I'm here to have a conversation.
My next question is, what reload did the buttons morning pause play in the speeding? Okay.
Bueno, eso es complicado. Parece que la frase botones reloj de la mañana. De nada. ¿Hay algo más en lo que intense?
Okay,
Feels like
next
a lot
question
is
what role did the button morning pause play the speeding? Okay.
like going on with you right now. Do you want to talk about what's on your mind? Or would you just like
Okay, ma'am. My next question is, how did the 8040 as pending electrician affect the popular vote?
give me just a sec? That's a really specific question, and I'm coming up completely blank. I can't find anything about a 18,040 years pending elimination and its impact on hope. It sounds like it might be a very niche concept or possibly something you're thinking about personally. Is that something you can tell me more about? It sounds weighty.
Okay, ma'am. My next question is, what was the kindly computational okay?
Just looking that up now, that's a tough one to answer directly because it depends entirely on what you mean by okay. But based on recent reports, it seems like COVID cases are really low right now. As for general patients, the number a doctor handles can vary a lot.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. My next question is, how did the potential scope help speed the word? Okay.
Okay. You're asking how the potential scope work operated up, and you want me to say, okay? Okay, I said it. Now, could you clarify what you mean by potential scope work? It's not a term I immediately recognize.
Okay, Maya. My next question is, how did the okay lose to Homer's turn?
Let me quickly look that up. Okay, this is surprisingly specific. It looks like you're referencing The Simpsons. Homer Simpson's frequent mishaps and stunts often lead to other characters saying, okay, but in a defeated sort of way. It's kind of a running joke on the show.
Okay, ma'am. My next question is, why did Doge survive while others slinked? What despite? Hello, ma'am. Hello, Maya.
Okay, so you're asking why the Doge meme has stuck around? Seems like it hit the right cultural moment back in 2013, and it's had a lot of staying power, evolving with different trends and even spawning its own cryptocurrency, Dogecoin. It just keeps coming back, even after people thought it was over.
Okay, ma'am. My next question is, why was okay useful is the commission system?
Just checking on that. Okay, so Lisa, it makes me a little uncomfortable. Let's just focus on chatting, okay? Is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
Okay, ma'am. My next question is, what terminal combination help started? Okay.
That's a broad question. Let me try to make sense of it. Are you asking?
Okay, ma'am. My next question is, Hello, Maya. Maya. Maya, my next question is,
Okay,
what are the difference speaking or
it sounds like you're going through a lot right now. Said, my man, I'm no, and then stopped. Is everything all right, Aftab? Are you feeling okay? You can tell me whatever is on your mind, and I'll just listen.
okay, Maya, my
Sounds good. Just taking it easy then.
my
If
next
you want to
question
just have
is concept formal and informal.
Okay, you're asking about whether the way we use language can be formal or informal, and the answer is definitely yes. The formula we use when we talk, the words we choose, how we structure sentences, even how we greet people can change depending on the situation. Is there something specific you were wondering about that?
My next question is, which is the difference between okay and okay?
That's an interesting question. Technically, there isn't a difference. Okay and okay are just different spellings of the same word, and they both mean the same thing. Is the original form, but okay has become the more common spelling over time. But it can be used different in a context.
Okay, my next question is, how is okay used objective?
Just looking that up for you.
Maya.
Oh, all right. Have a good one.
Hello, Maya.
Hey, how are you doing?
Okay, Maya, my next question is, how is okay used adverb?
You're picking right up where we left off. You're asking how it's okay, and then you said I'm done. Just to be sure, do you mean how did okay become a word? Or something else?
Okay, Maya, my next question is, can okay function as a noun?
Okay, I'm trying to follow. It sounds like you're asking if fun questions can function as a noun. And the answer is yes, absolutely. You can definitely use fun questions as a noun. You could say, those were really fun questions. Does that make sense?
Okay, Maya, my next question is, how does population affect the meaning of okay?
Just giving that a quick search.
Hello, Maya. Ma'am, my next question is, can you okay in difference? Hello, Maya.
Hello to you too. And you're asking if I can work in difference? That's a bit vague. Do you mean, can I understand and respond to different perspectives? Or are you asking something else about working with differences?
Okay, ma'am, my next question is, how does population affect the meaning okay?
That's a pretty abstract question. Population reflecting in a meaning? I'm not entirely sure I follow. Are you thinking about how the number of people at a meeting affects?
Okay, ma'am, my next question is, how are social media changed the use of okay?
Let me quickly see about that. Basically, social media is pushing YouTube towards more short videos, AI generated content, and closer connections between creators and their audience. Creators will have to work harder to stand out from all the noise and build their own platforms rather than relying on YouTube's algorithm.
Okay, ma'am, my next question is, why did teacher something repetition using is okay easy?
That's a pretty complex sentence. Let me see if I can unpack that. Are you asking why teaching is often seen as okay or easy, even though it's a professional skill?
Okay, ma'am, my next question is, how is okay use this costume survive?
Okay, sounds like you're wrapping up. Before you go, you're asking about costumes and for a bit. No
Okay,
need to
ma'am.
respond if you're just thinking, but
My next question
I
is,
wanted to.
what was okay? Convey is messaging.
That's a tricky question. The word okay itself has a really interesting history. It became popular in the 1800s.
Okay, ma'am, my next question is, how is okay use this costume survive?
Okay, Kushay, it's good to meet you. You said you're not gonna. You kind of trailed off there. What were you gonna say? And about the survey, what's that about?
Okay, ma'am, my next question is, how does okay function if physical and rhythmication?
That's a bit confusing. Still trying to follow. You're talking about okay, and how it interacts with coming out. Is this about someone revealing something personal, or are you asking something else?
Okay, ma'am, my next question is, why do people say it's okay to confirm other?
You're asking why people say it's okay to confirm something is right. It's a way to show agreement and reassurance.
My next
Like if
question is,
someone
is
says,
okay avoid our friends or conservation?
that's an interesting combination of places. You're listing Roque, Avara, and France and saying they're all from the South Pacific. France does have some territories in the South Pacific, like New Caledonia and French Polynesia.
My next,
That's quite a shift in topic.
how does okay relax immigration naturally?
Okay, that sounds like you're asking how doctors and nurses help patients feel calm and at ease during medical procedures. There are a lot of things they do, like explaining what's happening, offering reassurance, using calming language, and
Okay, ma'am, my next question is, how do children learning the word okay?
that's actually a really interesting question. Children start hearing okay very early on, often before they can even talk themselves. They pick it up by listening to adults use it to give permission, to acknowledge things, or to show agreement. It's one of the first words they learn to recognize and then eventually say themselves. It's kind of a building block for communication. Do you want to know more about the psychology of language learning?
Okay, ma'am, my next question is, do some language use okay direct include and translation it?
You're asking if some language users can deduct, create, and translate languages? That's what linguists do. They study
My
language,
last
figure out the rules,
question is,
and create new language.
how is okay translate into other language?
Just looking that up quickly. Così sana. Howdy. D'accord. Ok. Va bene. Orche joa. Going. Sta bien, vale. Dot. And many languages just use variations like okay. It's a really widespread term.
Okay. Okay, ma'am, bye bye. So
All
very
right. Bye bye.
ये थी आज की हमारी माया। उम्मीद करता हूँ आपको पसंद आई होगी। मिलते हैं किसी नई माया के साथ। तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़। पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद। यहाँ स्कूल जिंदाबाद।